digital photography class. This is Miss Obermeyer, and this is a tutorial on how to do a flip-flop. We're starting with this image. I've uploaded this particular image to Teams. If you would like to download that, you can use the same image, or of course, it will work with any image that you have. All right, we're going to start by making a new document. Okay, File, New. We're going to call it Flip-Flop Practice. Okay, we're going to make the width 10 inches, the height 10 inches, and the resolution 300 pixels per inch. And of course, the rest of this should be preset for you. Push Create. Okay, I'm going to move it to the Move tool. All right, the first thing you need to do is make a guideline. To do that, you're going to go to View, up at the menu bar. In the drop-down, go to New Guide. You'll get the new guide window. We're going to have a vertical guide. This width is 12 inches, so the position is going to be 6 inches, which will be the middle. 6 space IN for inches. All right, now we're ready to take our file. Actually, I'm going to real quickly, I had done a screenshot of this, so I'm going to crop it a little bit. It does have a little bit of there was a little white line at the bottom. Okay, so I cropped it just a touch to get rid of that. All right, so there are two ways. In the past, I have shown you how to use the Move tool to click and drag and hold it up on the tab and bring it into the other file, but I'm going to show you a new way today. We're going to go up to the menu bar to select all. Okay, we get the marching ants around the edges, and then we're going to go to Edit Copy, which is, you can use the keyboard shortcut Command C, and then we'll go on to the blank document and we'll go to Edit Paste. All right, so I'm on the Move tool, move it over. I'm going to go to Edit Free Transform next. All right, I'm going to make it large enough that it fills the frame side to side. We want it to touch the left edge and the middle line. You might want to zoom in closely to just make sure it's lined up on that line and not a little off. Okay, push the check mark. All right, now we're going to duplicate. Ooh, it looks like over here I do have a little white line. Maybe I'll make it just a little bit bigger so it goes all the way to the edge. Okay, I could have cropped it off too. Okay, the next thing is we're going to duplicate this layer. So open your layers palette over on the right here, and we have layer 1 selected. Normally I've shown you how to duplicate the layer by clicking and dragging it down to the make a new layer button here, but today I'm going to show you a new one or talk you through a new one. If you simply click on the layer and then you push Command J on the keyboard, this is the keyboard shortcut to duplicate the layer. So now I have 2 layers. One is called layer 1 copy. All right, I'm going to put it on auto select so I can move these easily. All right, over. All right, and I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal. There we go, and we get this symmetrical pattern. One side is the mirror image of the other. Keep in mind that you can switch them to get a different pattern. So I can move them like this. Make sure I line them up carefully. Okay, to clear the guide, we go to View, Clear Guides, and I'm going to crop it to get rid of the white. I ended up having a little tiny white sliver on the edge there anyways. Try to pull it in. Okay, push the check mark. Ah, there's a little white line on the right there. Try to pull it in just a touch. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to save it. File, save as. It's already called Flip Flop Practice. I'm going to save it to my Flip Flop folder that I started on my desktop. We're going to save it as a TIFF, push save. Okay, all right, and we're all done. Next, I'm going to show you the double flip-flop. This time we're going to go to File, New. We're going to call it double flip-flop. Practice. Okay. We're going to make sure it says inches. The width is, this time we're going to make a vertical. So 10 inches by 12 inches and 300 resolution, 300 pixels per inch. Push create. Okay. We're going to make new guides. This time we're going to have both a vertical and a horizontal guide. View, new guide, vertical. This time, since it's a vertical format, we're going to, the width is 10, so we're going to put the position at 5 inches. All right. And then we're going to go to View, New Guide, and we're going to do a horizontal as well. Okay, and that's on the 12-inch dimension. So we're going to, the halfway mark on that is 6 inches. 6IN. There we go. So we have this little grid. All right, next. We still have this selected, but just to remind you, select all, edit copy. Remember Command C. You can either go to edit copy or you can do Command C. Go to the other tab, Command V, pastes, or again, you can go to edit paste. All right. We're going to take this, move it up into one of the, I'm actually going to move it over to this side because I like it, the design better that way. You want to carefully line it up. So again, you might want to zoom in just so you can see how close it is to those lines. Get it, try to get it exactly on that line. Not over, not under. Okay, then I'm going to go back to the layers palette, click on layer 1, Command J. All right, I'm going to go to edit, transform, flip horizontal, move it over to the left and line it up. Okay, there we go. Next, I need to select these two layers together, layer 1 copy and layer 1. I do that by clicking on the top layer, holding my shift key, and clicking on layer 1. All right, Command J. All right, and then I am going to go to edit, transform, flip vertical. All right, Command 0 makes it fit the screen. I have to make sure now to take it off auto select. And now so that these two layers stay connected together. All right, line it up. All right, and then crop. Try to make sure I'm not going to get any of the little white lines at the edges. Ugh, there we let me try that again. There we go. Okay, that is it. We're going to clear the guides, view, clear guides. Looks like I have a little problem right there, so I'm going to go to auto select. Kind of move this. Maybe move this one up a little. I'll probably have to re-crop it because the other part has been cropped out. There we go. I'm just going to do that. There we go. All right. So this is the double flip-flop. I'm going to save it, File, Save As, double flip-flop practice. I'm just saving it to my flip-flop folder, saving it as in the TIFF TIFF format. Push save. Okay. And we are all done. Please experiment with different photos. That's the whole idea. See what different kinds of images you can get. You need 3 flip-flops and 3 double flip-flops. Have fun.